Hello, my beautiful populations and bros. It's your bro here, Michael as in Michael the Realist. Anyway, it's 7:55 p.m. Tuesday evening or night, however you want to say it. Anyways, at the request of my beautiful populate, Colleen, she asked if I would do a cook with me with the zucchini. So I just cut the top and bottom, or top and bottom, whichever way it is. And she wants me to make a video of me making how I make my stuffed zucchini. So anyways, well, just not gonna talk 'cause I keep messing up my words. So I just watch them not come out, huh? Probably. So you asked me to do a cook with me, populate Colleen. So here we go. But this is my version that I changed it a little bit because I gotta make it the way you like it. Just be careful with sharp knives. Can't help it if I cut myself while my trimmers, not because I want to cut myself. Okay, as you all know, BRB. Okay, and because of my trimmers, so what I do is, damn, I can't see. My coordination sucks, y'all. So, make like that, and then you're gonna scoop out the thing pulp, I guess. So let me get a little bit chubbier one. So. Just take your time, don't rush it, because you don't want to break it, because if I end up breaking it, I'm just going to make it into little chunks, and then it won't be oh my god. Do you really want to see me do this? I'll do this one. But I'm sure you all have a steadier hand than I do. And sometimes a lot of people will leave the ends on there, so when you put the stuffing in there, that it doesn't drip off, and it's harder to clean. So what you do, or the way I do it, is you'll scoop out as much as you can, but I just mainly, and don't throw the pulp away, okay? The pulp, yes, you can throw that away because we're nothing but perverts at the damn Vatican. Just take your time. You gotta gut it out, okay? I'll just kind of like squeeze it. I hope you can hear me. And you know that zucchini has a lot of water. I'm sorry I took so long coming to do this, but I have to be in the mood to do it because it takes patience for me to do it, and I ain't got no patience, in case you all haven't noticed. But anyways, I think you get the general idea. So remember, don't throw this stuff away, you gotta use it. And I also add a garlic clove, just one, and some onion, not all the onion. So anyways, you know what I'm gonna say, BRB. Finally, so anyways, here's all the pulp from the 3 zucchinis. And I got them hauled out as best as I can, but I'm sure you all could do better. And you can do this a day ahead. Okay. Now, I need a smaller knife for that one. Okay. So now, a little bit of salt in here to help bring out more water from the zucchini both. No passengers yet, right? Okay. gonna let this sit for half an hour. It's now 8:17 p.m. See the little clove of garlic? I guess I can turn the light away. You know, because the pulp of the zucchini and the sour cream, and the cheese, that's the stars and the local stars, okay? And if you don't like garlic, well, don't use garlic. Use whatever you use instead of something that takes garlic. You know, if you're allergic, definitely don't use what you're allergic to. It's almost hump day. If you're in America, it should still be evening time, nighttime. Oh, gotta go. Knife is not too sharp. Oh, they're here late. And you put the onion the way you want. You know. I just do pretty much everything the same, you know, boring. But that's how I like it. And the garlic, you just make it as thin as you want, as small as you want, big, however. I like when I know that there's garlic in there and I still get a little taste of the garlic. So anyways, I'm gonna get this going. Somebody well, I don't know how you're gonna let me know that it's been half an hour, but anyways, BRB. I'm back. Never mind about the dirty stove. I don't clean it until I'm completely done cooking. Put it like on a medium, right in the bottom. Get a spoon. I'm gonna use this one. It's like almost like a ladle spatula. A little spot there, but here, let's get it heated because it's already 8:22 p.m. and I have not had dinner. It's not good for diabetics to go this long without eating. I was asleep, y'all, okay? My old man nap. Pre-sleep for the night. Usually I wake up at 10:30, 10:45 p.m., 11 or 12, and then I'm up for the day of, which would be Wednesday, until sometime in early afternoon, late 11 something a.m. I start getting sleepy and I need my old man nap. You don't want it too high because you don't want the zucchini pulp to burn or the garlic. I'll throw in the onion and garlic. It's just low. You don't want to turn the oven on just yet. And I do everything at 350 unless it specifies it has to be a higher or lower temp. But for me, 350 for a lot of things. already has a sense of the onion and garlic mixture. Oh, I don't like that. You don't look human. Okay, BRB. Okay, now you don't want to cook it too long where it gets too soft because it's going to bake in the oven too. So. Put all the pulp in there, and if there's any big chunks, you just make it smaller. You can leave it all chunky if you want. Oh, I put that down good, huh? I didn't. Because of my trim as well. Like I said, I can't control. Okay, I'll put a little bit higher because the zucchini was really cold. I'll drop the temperature down on the stove, on the burner, on the pan. I was the same pot, yes, but the pan was not trying to speak a French word. Although I have French blood. I come out like French blood in my veins from my great grandmother, but my dad's grandmother from his dad. But yeah, anyway. And this is salted butter, so I don't want to add any more salt. Because remember, the zucchini bulk has salt already. And again, you don't have to cook this so it's mushy. That's the way I like it. But anyway. Now you can add a little bit of ground black pepper. Garlic and onion powder, just a little bit. Just enough so that you can get a light taste of it, but again, you don't want to overpower the zucchini one. There's one more thing I asked for if I don't forget. Smells good. Now this is the only time that I really like sour cream, okay? Well, I mean, I use sour cream in other things, but Latin cooking, I was taught it's not authentic if you go and smear everything with sour cream all over the place. Anyway. So, you don't want to add the sour cream here. I just was told that. I guess it'll curdle and be nasty. And you don't want to waste it because zucchini is expensive as it is. So we're gonna let it cool some. So, BRB, I put the timer on so I know when it's happening. Okay, BRB, y'all. Okay, y'all. It's almost 30 minutes, so I'm gonna start preheating the oven. 350. I don't have a pan for that, so I'm just gonna rinse that out after I put the sour cream and rinse it out, dry it, and then I'm gonna have to put them in there. Musical chairs, huh? So I do heat up because it's already like a little cooler than lukewarm. I'm just gonna do a quick heat up. I just like to do this, I don't know why. Why not, right? And I use Great Value Sour Cream Light. Yeah, I read it backwards, but... And again, I'm not going to put the whole thing. There was only 3 zucchinis. And you know I don't like things overly cheesy. And the cheese I like to use whatever kind of cheese, but I like it to be Monterey Jack. It doesn't have to be shredded. I like making the slices myself. I'm not the sandwich cheese type, but you know, the block, and I do it myself. Lord have mercy, we're going to be here forever. Okay, you all know, BRB, just till it heats up more. Almost knocked the selfie stick over. Anyways, alright. No biggie, see, just mush. No. Ring my bell. Oops. And you add as much sour cream or not as much sour cream, you know, it depends on the flavor that you want, the sour cream and the zucchini pulp. Oh well, damn, not even in the shot again. Sorry, my bad. I don't like stove zucchini any other way but this way. Okay, BRB while I get the bolts. Well, actually before I get the bolts, I'm gonna put them in the bowl so I can wash out this. So it's all clean. And yes, it's the thing, because here's the spoon I was using. Okay, it's preheated to 250 degrees. And we need a 350. I use both hands so it wouldn't slam down just in case, right? wax paper. It's very simple. There's a pimple on the butt cheek. So here's the zucchini. I don't know. Yeah, I see the water is out because sometimes zucchini can be bitter and we don't want no bitter. Damn, this is a little swimming pool. Uh-oh. Urinated. Anyways. So you gotta do, like if you use the bathroom, you gotta dab it because you don't want it all wet. Right? Or you can put it, when you have the salt in there, you can put it upside down on a rack and let the water drip so it's not where you don't have to do this. You know, make it easier, man. I would say it's 250, oh, you can hit 300. I don't know, no, you can't see the thing. Anyways, I don't think you want to see me do the torture of doing all the 6 halves. I need another napkin anyway. I'll get it just in case. Well, not just in case. And you can you know, when you do it, you can, before you do the pulp, you can boil them. This lady I saw said, man, she left it all drippy and she was putting the stuffing in and basically that thing would collapse, you know. You want them to hold, you know, you don't want to shipwreck. Well, I'll probably have a shipwreck because my tremors, you know, but I have an excuse. Hers was, no, I think she was having a get-together too, if she wanted to impress. You know, somebody might have said something. I would have said, aren't they supposed to be intact? It's like, you made a shipwreck. What was it called on Gilligan's Island? Was it SS Minnow? I know it's something Minnow. I'm holding it up. My right hand follows the human earthquake, right? And finally, last one, yay. Oh, preheated. Wow, I'm not ready yet, you butthead. Well, anyway, you all get the gist, right? Damn, I missed it. Come on. Up. You can have it, like I said, you don't have to add as much sour cream as I did, you know, so I don't choke on the fiber of the thing. I have it kind of like a little extra soft. And then you just, what? Stuff it. You want to put enough where people get food, because these, man, one whole one, you know, the 2 halves will fill me up, but when it's so damn good, I can't stop eating them and I end up being a little piggy. Oink, oink. Or should I go? No, people, that's not Jody from Amityville, okay? And you know that's all made up bullshit. Oh, I think that was my first curse word of the video, huh? Loud and proud. Oops. What's going to be in there anyway? Oh, usually I have this stuff left over, but it's alright. And this is a good way to get kids that don't like vegetables to eat it. Just tell them it's a boat, you know, eat a boat. Pretend they're Pennywise. Instead of getting a kid, get the boat. BRB, because I'm gonna have to cut the damn thing. Oh shit. Oh motherfucker. Pause. Okay, remember y'all, I don't like things overly cheesy. But if you love cheesy, you put the cheese amount you want and it's too well. This is just a tutorial. Wow, that didn't sound right either. It sounded like I said tutorial instead of tutorial. It's a tutorial. And I bake it until the cheese is a little bit bubbly and, you know, the brown. And if it gets a little burnt, well, I'm not gonna give anybody any, so I'll eat it if it burns a little. When you make them, you kind of want to have them a little separated, you know, so there's gonna be like one big giant one. What the hell is that? And I'll let you add a little bit of paprika on it to make it pretty. I bet you it's gonna plop up, huh? Too much. What if it decides to come out? Oh. You don't have to do this. I just do it for color effect. I mainly use paprika for homemade fried chicken and deviled eggs, potato salad. I still put on macaroni salad even though you can't really see it. Well, I'm gonna stop there. Barely have any. Since this is ready. Okay, bake time. I'm gonna say 15. We'll check it after a bit. Okay. BRB when they're done, and I'll let you know how long they took. Pause, butthead. Okay, the timer just went off. 2 seconds before I press record. Pop it. Oh, oven mitt, I mean. Oh, you know what I mean. Here they are. Now I gotta let it sit before I can serve it on, and I gotta still make me a couple of patties, but I'm not gonna put that on video. Anyways, BRB when everything is done. Okay, well, oh shit. I just browned some ground beef and seasoned it, and shut up, not you, the fan. I started separating them, and then I said, well, let me put it on video, I guess. Let's see, is it in the shot? Well, anyways, I'm sure you all know how to. And you definitely can leave it to bake longer if you want it more bubbly. But I think that would be better if you have it more cheesier. And so I'm real hungry, I'm gonna get those two. And Oops, sorry for my arm in the way, but I'm left-handed. It's probably gonna stick, but I'm not sure how we can give a damn. Your mama. Oh, your granny. Probably gotta bring up the whole wax paper, right? If it happens, oh well. That's what happens on my channel. You get the real, you ain't gonna get no bullshit. I'm taking some paper with me. No, I won't eat the paper, okay? Oh. Yeah, paper. Well, you know, it looks like chili relleno. I think that's how you said it, right? Chili relleno. Oh, you know I'm not fluent in Spanish. I don't care to be fluent in Spanish, so I'm not making any plans to go to a Latin country. There's enough of them here. Yeah, I said it. I don't understand the ones that want to be here, come here legally, not illegally. Because it's not fair that you all get benefits that us American born are entitled to, but no. You all come here and take from us. You have to earn it in my eyes. Not to be willy-nilly moving here and get all these homes and stuff. We got veterans on the street and shit, and America's supposed to take in immigrants, and not just from Mexico or anywhere, any foreign country. Become an American citizen, I will respect you more. And don't be waving the Mexican flag or flag from China or Venezuela or Spain or Ireland, France, England, wherever. I don't give a damn. If you want to live in America because you hate your country, don't be waving your flags, your country's flag. That's disrespectful to us Americans. Alright, well anyways, here it is, y'all. Enjoy.
Creates the reality, but there are limitations. You just can't destroy the whole dimension. There are astral police, by the way.
Hello my beautiful populators and bros. This is a video short. I have a longer video on my channel. If you want to see it, go to Michael the Realist and you'll see me making the stuffed zucchini. Alright y'all, and I'm hungry, so I just fried up very quickly some ground beef, fully cooked of course, and I threw on some ketchup and some crushed red pepper flakes. And you're all invited for stuffed zucchini, homemade, and quickly just threw ground beef together to eat. Alright y'all, enjoy.